there's two key things, Miranda, that I feel personally have led to the success of goal achievement for me. And the first one is, and this is a whole nother subject that I don't want to get into today, but maybe we can talk about it, is authenticity and integrity. And I want to break it down just for a mini moment. And what that looks like is if we're so much more willing to let others down, let ourselves down than letting others down, right? In my past, there were so many times I'd say to someone that I was going to do something and I had no intention of following through, right? And I said it because I wanted to avoid the conflict or I wanted them to feel good. But inside, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Or they won't know, or whatever the case may be. And so what happened is I was living a life out of integrity. And one day this random thing hit me where I'm like, you know what? If I'm not fulfilling on my word, if I'm saying to somebody I'm going to do something with the intention of not doing it, or not doing it and not reinstalling the integrity with that person, how would I ever follow through on my goals? Because if I'm saying to myself, you know what, I'm going to earn 100 grand this year, $1 million this year, $10 million this year, but in other areas of my life, I am not following through on my word when I said I'll be at school to pick the kids up on time, right? Or I'd help that person move their wardrobe on the weekend, right? And then something come up. I've conditioned myself to live an inauthentic life and to not follow through on my word, that when I go and set something that's important to me, just because it's important to me doesn't mean I'll achieve it, because I've conditioned myself. I've taught myself to not follow through on my word, right? Let that sit for a second. And the moment I started to say yes to things that I was committed to following through on and follow through on them, and no to things that I wasn't going to follow through on, I started to build a better relationship with myself in integrity, that when I set goals, there was a part of me that knew I was going to achieve them because I wanted to follow through on them.
It's such an important thing that you've raised. And I always think that the fastest path to low self-esteem is to not follow through on the commitments you make to yourself. You know, if others can't trust you, you can't trust yourself. It's a fast track to, you know, low esteem, low confidence, you know, low trust in self. And that is not the mindset of success ever.
No. So that's the first thing. That's more of an energetic, psychological, I guess, the background for me behind successful goal achievement.